from spear to shotguns to drones. This evolutions of weapons has always been to reflections of technology advancements. But now the humanities stands to the brinks in new era. Once when the decisions of life and death could be met by the machines. Welcome to the deep depths into one of the most controversial and prestigious topics in our times, autonomous weapons and the era of AI in warfare. How does AI technology to changing the battlefields, and what are the ethics and legals and global implications of delegation superpowers to machines? Let me explore together. Autonomous weapons, often to called a kill robots, are systems that can be select the engage the targeted without the human interventions. This use the AI algorithms, machine learnings, and advanced sensors to making a decisions to real times. Examples including the autonomous drone, robot tanks, and even AI control missile systems. But this makes to difference from a traditional weapons. It's their ability to act independently without the waitings for the human command. So why are the countries are to defining to organizing the racings to developing these systems? This appeals to the list of several factors. There are the first factor is speed. AI system that can be process informations to respond more much faster than humans. And second, efficiency. Machines don't need to sleep, can operate in extreme conditions. Third, cost. In long runs, the system could be reduce the needs of the human soldiers. And fourth, reduce the risk. Autonomous weapons can carry the dangerous missions without putting the human lives on the line. But this is also challenging questions of if AI can take over that decisions. Don't diminish the human accountabilities. It's warfare. This risk of autonomous weapons has to increasingly heated the global debates. The criticizing argue that delegations of lives and that's of decisions to machines across the moral lines of some of key of ethical concerns, including accountability. If AI the power of weapons to killing the civilizations, who is the responsible? The programmers, the militaries, or the machines itself? And second, bias of AI. The AI systems can be increasingly biased from their training data and leading the unintended training errors. And third, pro-life extinctions. Once they develop these systems, could fall into the wrong hands, essentially conflicts and terrorists. And with human rights violations, autonomous weapons could be used of oppressive reasons to targeting the distinct or marginalized groups. As Elon Musk once said, AI is more dangerous than the nuts. And when you comes to autonomous weapons and standardize becoming a distinguished relevance, the international community is divided into how to regulate the autonomous weapons. While the organizations like United Nations has to called for a ban or instincts of regulations to powers like the USA, China, Russia, and heavily investing in the AI-derived military technologies. This fear of it could be a spark new global arms race. One day where the AI becomes ultimately weapons of mass distinctions. As we know, global tendency to exist or fully addresses these issues, leaving the world in the dangerous gray areas. AI weapon isn't just a concept; it's already here. Here some of the real world examples in there exist. First, Turkey targeted two drone. Respondingly, they automates attacks to human targeted without the orders during the conflict in Libya. And second is Russia Ukraine 9's robot tanks. They equipped they are the guns, missiles, these systems can operate remotely or automate. Third, surveillance is used to identify the targeted enemies in real time. This example how can AI to becoming to deploy the battle in today. But are we prepared for the consequences? As AI technologies to continues to evolve, the futures of warfare becomes to increasingly autonomous, potentially advanced, including hundreds of AI drones to working together over whiles of enemies. Second is predicting and analyzing AI systems to predict the enemy's movements and plan the counter attacks. And the third is advanced targeting. This system to capable for identify the individuals, the targeting the pinpoints to accessibly. But this is the biggest question. Remember, how do we can ensure that technologies doesn't sparkle without the controls, without the selective regulations. So over the sides, this risk the could be can overweighted and the benefited. This risk of autonomous weapons to walking is the call of the humanities. It's up to decide how we can want to us these technologies. We will be tools to peace or a weapon to distinctions. Join the conversations and share information and the accountability of governance, tax companies, and the future of warfare. Perhaps the humanities depends on its. Thank you for watching for deep dives into the risk of AI in warfare. Don't forget and like, comments, and subscribe for more thoughts of the publishing the contents. And let me know in comment below. Do you think autonomous weapons should be banned, or are the future of weapons? See you the next time.